So with my sincere prayers to Kuladevata, Ishtadevata and the Navagrahas, let us get started with today's session. So today is first session of Gochara Rahu. Okay, so these are our charts. We will use both the charts. Okay, North Indian as well as South Indian. Let's use it. So what is Gochara Rahu? What is transit Rahu? Okay, planets are moving continuously, correct? So at present, let's say if I cast a chart of this time today, okay? So Rahu is in 21 degree, correct?
Okay, yeah.
Now Rahu is going to always transit in opposite direction. So Rahu is going to transit in opposite. Rahu goes opposite. We have seen that, right? Rahu goes opposite. So from Kumbha Rashi, Rahu is going to go in Makara Rashi. So for example, let us say we take the chart of May, 18th May 2025. Okay. Can you do this? You modify the date and change the date to 18th of May 2025 in your
Oh,
AstroSesh app. Birth details, right? You modify that birth details. You have the date as 18th of May 2025. So on 18th of May 2025, if you see 18th or 19th around that, you will see that the degrees are 29 point um, 50. I mean, the it will be 60 minutes is 1 degree, correct? So 29.59, like that it will be. Okay. Are you following what I'm trying to say?
yes, yes.
As you progress, it will slowly traverse Kumbha Rashi. It will take 1 year and 6 months. It will take 1.5 years to traverse Kumbha Rashi. It will traverse in opposite direction, and by the end of 18 months, that is 1 year and 6 months, it will enter from Kumbha Rashi to Makara Rashi. So, somewhere in November 2026, or let us say October, just before November, you will see that Rahu degree is somewhere near to 0 degree. 0 degree, let's say 29 minutes or something like that. Okay. So that now from this point onward, it is entering from Kumbha Rashi to Makara Rashi. Now, what are we doing, or what are we, what is it that we are going to predict? Okay. For predictive astrology, when we are considering transit Rahu, what we are going to take aspects are 1, 5, 7, and 9. This, this Rahu aspects will be 1. So this particular here, then 1, it will go in opposite direction. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, 6, 7 here, 8, 9 here. These are the aspects. Now we will predict based on whichever planets this Rahu is aspecting. This is what we will do. This is all about the Rahu, Gochara Rahu is. Okay. So here, if you see, this transit Rahu is aspecting which all planets? This transit Rahu is aspecting which all planets right now at present, current. If you see, current transit Rahu is 21 degree. We will not consider degree at present. I will tell you how to consider degree. That also I will show you. At present, forget about degrees. Okay. This transit Rahu will aspect, or will see, or will have drishti on which all planets in this natal chart. This is natal chart.
Yeah. Uh, mm, Moon.
Moon. No, it will not have aspect on moon, because if you okay, let's do one thing. Okay, let's not
For
take
natal chart,
today's.
you are no. For
No,
natal
not
chart,
natal chart. This
for
transit
transit
Rahu
chart.
will
Okay,
have
it will be
aspect.
on
Hear me out.
Sun.
Okay, this transit Rahu will have aspect on the
Sun.
planets in the natal chart. This
Okay,
aspect is 1579. Okay,
correct. Yeah.
so let's first look at one. So transit Rahu will have aspect on natal Rahu.
Yeah.
Transit Rahu will have aspect on
Sun.
natal Sun.
Sun.
Transit Rahu will have aspect on natal Ketu.
Ketu.
That's it.
Yeah.
What we are going to learn in this Gochara Rahu or Transit Rahu predictions is what happens when Transit Rahu aspects on natal Sun. What happens when Transit Rahu aspects on natal Venus? What happens when Transit Rahu aspects on natal Moon? This is all we are going to learn in this Gochara Rahu.
It will
Okay.
come.
Yeah.
And
So Sun will come. Venus will come or not?
no,
No, he
by
had
one
just left
degree.
Venus. Okay.
By
Just he
one
has
degree.
now moved ahead of Venus. Now here
Hmm.
in this house, can you see Jupiter will come?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Because
Jupiter will
Jupiter
come.
is 26 degree. Okay.
Mercury not.
Mercury will not come because Mercury is 10 degree. It will come after some time, after few months. As Rahu keeps on walking, after some time it will start influencing Mercury. For now, it will not start influencing Mercury. Okay.
Okay. Hmm.
Clear? Manisha, clear? Saili,
Yes.
clear?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Now let's get started with. So now, Saili, whatever you have done, just check which all places you have missed and add that back. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So now let's get started with the class, the predictive astrology class, right? So,
Okay.
so now you put the heading as what happens when Gochara Rahu transits natal Sun. What happens when Gochara Rahu transits natal Sun, right? Now you need to see. I told you basics of astrology is very important, right? So the graha karakatvas that we have learned and bhava karakatvas that we have learned is very important. Um, this is the basis of entire predictive astrology course. Okay, so we need to know, we need to remember the karakatvas of Sun. So Sun is religion, name, fame. Sun is father. Sun is authority, going to that leadership role. Sun is planning. Sun is also ornaments, especially gold ornaments. Sun is eyes when it comes to jivas associated. Sun is back. Sun is, head, anything to do with head. Then sun is your growth, your development. Sun is knowledge. Then sun is your height. I mean, name, fame is your reaching some height, correct? So that height is also sun. Okay. So all these things are sun. This you need to remember because that is the basis of the next set of predictions that you are going to make. Okay, so now you start writing. First, you start writing. I will give you logic. Then, after this is over, you ask me. Okay, wherever logic is not clear to me, clear to you, we will go with that. Okay, for now, start writing. First point: there would be a question about the father, some concern, some question about the father. Second point, father's health will be a concern. Father's health will be a concern. Third point, father would change his place of residence. Father would change his place of residence. So, for example, if father is staying with the native for long, now the father will change to some other place. Let's say this native sister's house, okay, or in his native place. Or let's say if father was staying with his sister for long, then the father will now start. Suddenly, father will come and start staying with this native. Okay, something of that sort. Fourth point: if the person does not have father, then there will be some thoughts about father during this time, some topic maybe at in family, some topic, some old memories, something, some mention. Okay, if the native does not have a father, then there will be some thoughts about father during this time. Next point, there would be change in administration. Okay, there would be change in administration. Why? Because sun also indicates administration. Okay, so when we say change in administration, it can be at home or in office. Okay, so the way things are administered in the house, there would be change in that, or there would be some change in the planning associated with the house. Okay, so it can be administration in your house, or it can be anything to do with administration in the office. Some administration change, maybe your top boss changed, your administration, your business unit, some changes happened, anything. Okay, next point, native's plans will change because sun is also planning. Okay, native's plans will change. So, for example, if you are planning something for a very long time, suddenly there would be some change in those plans. Okay, some change in plans will be there. Okay, let's say person was planning some trip since long, they were thinking suddenly something will happen, and they will change those plans, they will decide some other place, something like that. Okay, or it can be plan about purchasing a house, can be anything, some plans. Okay, some planning, there would be change. Next
Meena,
point.
can I
Hmm?
interrupt?
Yes,
So, do you think this house changing has influence because of this
we will
transit
come there,
Rahu's?
Manisha, we will come there.
Okay.
Next point, there would be fear, there would be some fear associated with the honor, with your honor. Okay, so honor meaning position in your office, your name, how people perceive you. Okay, anything. So there you write it as there would be fear associated with some honor. Okay, so position in your office, your name, your fame, how people perceive you. Let us say if the person does not have any position or any power. Okay, suddenly he will get that position, he will get some position. That position can be at home, that position can be in office. Okay, let's say there is no power, let's say there is no position, suddenly he will get that position. Next point, boss will change. Okay, your boss will change. So, for example, there will be some change in your boss, or let's say that place of boss was empty. Sometimes it happens, right? We are reporting to our, manager's manager. We are reporting because in between that place is empty. Then suddenly some boss will come. That place will be filled, something like that. Okay, or there will be change in the boss. It can be anything. Next is there would be dizziness or tiredness. Okay, so for example, if the person is strong, suddenly he or she will start feeling down, he will start feeling dizziness. So basically the energy level will go down because sun is that energy level, right? Sun is life, so that energy level some change. So for example, other way around also, let's say some person was feeling very low, very dull, suddenly that person will start feeling energetic. Okay. Next point, anything associated with pride, anything associated with pride, authority, dignity, there will be some change. Okay, so for example, if the person is very authoritative, he will mellow down, his development will go down. Or let's say long time there was no development happening, some opportunity, something will come his or her way, and he will become authoritative, or he will get into authoritative role. Next point, there would be change in leadership. Okay, so change in leadership has got many meanings, right? So for example, any responsibility that was given to you in the house, or in the family, or in the office, or in the society, or in the sangha community, in your any political party, it can be anything which is social. Okay, there would be change. When I say change, either that responsibility will be taken away, or that responsibility will be given to you. Change. Okay, so before we go ahead, let me tell you something. Okay, why it happens. So Rahu is like flipping of something. That dosa, we make dosa, right? So हम लोग डोसा को पलटते हैं ना. So that flipping, वो पलटना is Rahu. Okay, if it was this for so long, then it will become that. If it was that for so long, it will become this. Okay, this is how Rahu functions, and this is how Rahu gives results. Okay, yeah. The next point. So there would be fear associated with your soul. Okay. So when I say fear associated with your soul, your aura, your liveliness, your soul, what will happen if I suddenly die? What will happen if I suddenly get heart attack? What will happen if I suddenly become unconscious? All those fear, unnecessary fears, right? So fear associated with your soul, you will have that. Okay. Next point. People will ask, so it is about giving advice. Okay, when the person is in leadership role or authoritative role, he or she will give advice, right? So people will come seeking for advice, and this person will also give. So these events this person will find happening in his or her life. Okay, then next point. The native will take X-ray, MRI, scan, ECG, etc. during this time. Why? Because sun is light, sun is prakasha. And in X-ray, MRI, scan, ECG, what happens? That rays are released, correct? And that X-ray is taken, or MRI or scan is taken, right? So that is the logic. Okay, so person native will take X-ray, MRI, scan, ECG, etc. during this time. Next point, there would be change in the medicine that the native follows. Okay, so when we say change in the medicine that the native follows, let's say for long the person was into Ayurvedic, suddenly he will switch to homeopathic. Or let's say person was into allopathic, suddenly he will change to homeopathic, or other way around from Ayurvedic to homeopathic. Or there can be change of doctor, the doctor who is treating you will change. Okay, or if nothing of this sort, that place will change. So for example, doctor who treats you will change his place of not residence of his clinic. Okay, so there will be some change. It either you will start visiting doctor at some different place, or doctor will change, or medicine will change, or the type of medicine from Ayurvedic to allopathic, allopathic to homeopathic, some change will happen. Okay, why? Because sun is medicine, medical, right? Next. Next point, there would be a glass in the house that would break. We are not talking about mirror. Okay, mirror is different. Mirror is Rahu. We are mainly talking about glass, transparent glass. So glass in the house will break. So it can be that water, the glass in which we drink water, or it can be some glass of stair, or anything. Okay, some glass. It can be glass bottle, but some glass in your house would break. Okay. Then last point, there would be change in consuming wheat. Wheat is sun. Okay. So let's say earlier you were buying ready-made wheat, ready-made atta. Now you will start buying that wheat, and you will grind it yourself. You will take it to that mill and you will get it grinded. Some change, or the company of atta brand, that you will change, some change. Okay, some change will happen when it comes to wheat, because wheat is sun. Okay, so these are the points for sun. Now we will come to questions and also the example horoscope. So in the horoscopes that we covered, sun is there. I think, Manisha, in your chart sun is not there, but in your husband's chart we said sun will come, correct?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Yeah. So before we go to chart, any questions, any doubts?
No.
No.
Okay. Now let's go to your husband's chart, Manisha. So
Mm.
Sun is Rahu, transit Rahu is over Sun, correct? So
Yeah.
now tell me the points that we discussed. How many of these points are correct?
I don't know about his father's situation, but his new boss is coming.
Hmm.
Okay. The
Hmm.
house is basically, as you can understand, like there were so many plannings involved respective to this house,
Hmm.
and that all of a sudden it has changed. And you know what? I have seen my husband behave very weirdly this time. So what
Hmm.
I've seen him do is that one day he got up and he said, "I will not live in this house anymore."
Hmm.
He has never behaved like this. He was like,
Hmm.
"No, enough is enough. I will just not stay here."
Hmm.
And that day only he went and he finalized the new house. So it is very
Hmm.
abrupt behavior, no? Even
Hmm.
I was like, what is the rush and everything? But he was very
Hmm.
adamant, like, no, 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 I will not stay. So,
Understand.
so I think that house, and I think a lot of planning also comes into that part. That
Correct.
planning got disturbed and everything. So now neighbors will also be different. And then if you are saying, then this house will also be vacant and it will be occupied by someone else.
Hmm.
So many other associated things. So I think you were saying about administrative things getting changed in the house. So that is also into place because some like shifting to a new place and new owner and everything.
Hmm.
So somewhere it is also involved administration
Hmm.
changing, and
Hmm.
that's tiredness, dizziness. Of course, everything is interrelated. So now extra work, extra thing, tiredness will also
Hmm.
come.
Hmm.
So I felt that this way, few points were related.
Hmm.
And promotion part also you said, no, there will be
Hmm.
change. So
Correct.
that is also happening. That is also there in the place.
Hmm. Okay.
But many other
So
things are like not matching also.
yeah, yeah.
Like,
So let's see, what all points are not matching. Any question about his father's health has come into picture, like he is doing good or he is okay. One more thing that can happen is he was not regularly in touch with his father, but suddenly he started, regularly calling his father, or the other way around.
I think talking thing is same, but maybe health up and down could be a possibility. I am just not aware about that.
Okay, so father thing maybe you can check. Okay, and
Yeah.
this Rahu is still transiting. So till
Mm.
4 degree of Sun, like 4 degree of Rahu, it is going to influence Sun. Not 4,
Okay.
2 degree, correct? Sun is
Mm.
2 degree in Karka Rashi, correct?
Mm.
So till 2 degree, till it reaches 2 degree in Kumbha Rashi,
Mm.
is going to influence this Sun.
Yeah.
So some of the points which have not happened, like father's health in general, you should be careful.
Uh,
He should be careful about his father. Father should be careful about his own health. Okay. And it
yeah.
may so happen that before transit Rahu reaches 2 degree in Kumbha Rashi, all of a sudden
Mm.
his father will start and staying with you. Or at least for 1 or 2 months, he will come and stay with you and go back. Something of that sort 100% will happen. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so what all things let's see, no? So one is about
So,
father, second is go ahead.
this there was something that the belief system will change.
Hmm.
I don't think so. Maybe, but there is still a lot of time left because he has no
Hmm.
belief only. So there is no system only. Uh,
Okay.
person will change the ornaments. He's not very much into jewelry or these things, but could be like this
No,
can
when I
happen
say
in future.
ornaments, it need not always be ornaments, right? It can be anything to do with gold, especially. So, for example, he has invested in gold bonds, something of that sort, and then for the purpose of house, you had to sell it off. He had to sell it off, or he wants to. Now that gold rate is going up, he wants to. He is thinking about whether whatever gold I have, should I, liquidify it, or I should invest in gold, anything of that sort. It will not always be ornaments. Okay, it is about gold.
Then that is a possibility, yes.
Hmm. Okay.
Lots of initiatives taken is going to happen. Desire to invest in share market. This might not happen, Meenal, but he might liquidate some of his money from that office wala stock market.
Huh.
Not stock
Yeah, yeah,
market, that,
correct.
what do you say?
Well, yeah, yeah. So you're talking
Stocks.
about this, stocks. Yeah, correct.
Mm.
That is also no. So what I told you is about that palatna change. Okay,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
there, now it is not there, or if it was not there, now it is there. Something of that sort. Okay.
Planting a tree, I think it is not going to happen. I have never seen him plant any tree or take any tree out. She's
Okay.
just not that kind of person. And inclination towards religion or any puja or anything belief, that is also
Hmm.
not there and not going to happen also, I know.
Okay. about X-ray, MRI scan, ECG, any health checkup he has done recently?
No. But
Okay.
since you said no, that it is a long period left, so
Yes,
I
yes.
just can't comment on that part as of
See,
yet.
you never know, okay? In his office, let us say there is some event comes where office is taking all of them to some NGO for planting trees. Let's say.
Yeah, yeah, right. Yes.
Then that can happen, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so we can come back to this certain things. See, all of these things directly, indirectly, or maybe at times what can happen is, let us say he himself is not planting a tree or removing a tree, he
Hmm.
will end up donating some NGO who are into trees, who are into greenery, that
Hmm.
Mother Earth development, whatever, right? So maybe he will donate something in such NGO, or he will witness, like as I told you, that some office event will happen. All these things definitely will happen directly or indirectly. Okay. Any
Yeah.
back pain, stomach issues, nothing so far?
See,
Digestion
stomach issue
related?
is not there, but back pain like keeps happening to him on and off. So
Hmm.
like someday it will be there and someday it will be fine.
Hmm.
So I just did not say about that point, and it there is a possibility it will happen in house shifting and everything because
Hmm. Yeah, formation of fetus also we can
yeah,
discuss
it is
about.
also
Yeah.
it is also
Right.
happening. So I was very
Correct.
surprised to see this.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Then glass, so far no glass. Someone in house, let's say anyone in house, eyesight related eye checkup happened, or anything?
No, not in our house, but maybe his parents' possibility is
No,
there.
if it is father, we can still link. But what I'm thinking is there is a possibility that during this 1 year, 1.5 year, out of that only 1 year has passed so far. So next 1 year, most likely he will go to some health checkup where all
Mm.
these things will happen. Eye checkup will happen, and then this MRI scan, etc. Or at least one of them. I mean, it need not be X-ray plus scan plus MRI plus ECG. No, it's not like that. It is about any one of these events. Okay.
So maybe I think in another 1 year because annual that checkup happens, no, that office
Yeah,
one.
yeah, correct,
So
correct.
yeah, I think in that ECG, though they definitely do.
Hmm.
So
Then
that
any
also stands right.
places of worship in hilly area, no such trip, nothing has happened.
Trip has happened, but he has not worshipped. I have done that.
That is okay. No, he worships, does not worship anyway. That change of belief system, directly or indirectly, it may happen. But then he visited, right? That place of worship
That
in hilly area, he visited.
he has or he will also like that Tirupati Balaji. We keep going, so
Hmm.
that is hilly temple only, na.
Yeah, yeah, correct. Any hairstyle, any haircut, no change in his style.
No, no. But hair fall, I can't comment, Meenal, because hair fall is very, how do I say,
Hmm.
not easy to measure.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, right. Nothing to do with ancestry. Maybe you guys visited to ancestral place or something like that,
No, I have not,
or at least
and
some talks.
we have not, but he's planning to go. So maybe if there any plan comes up, so I can't comment on that right now. But he's planning to go to hometown also. So
Yeah, yeah, that's okay. So now, if we see around 80% of points have come, right? Like
yeah,
this
yeah.
religious system is something that you have a very strong belief that it will not come. That is something. Let's leave that aside. But apart from
Hmm.
that, if we see rest of the points, most of them have come. Correct. That
Yeah,
health
I
checkup, I
think
think it will
so.
cover 2 3 points.
Yeah, yeah. Most of
Planting
them
tree
have.
also, you will be surprised, but you will see that some office event happens, something happens, but he will plant something of this sort. Definitely will happen.
Some might happen because there's a long time still left, no? So many,
Exactly.
these are very
Yeah, yeah. It
small
has
things which
just
can
reached
quite
21
happen.
degrees. So from 21 degrees to 2 degrees, almost one more year it is going to take. So all these things will happen for sure. Okay.
Mm.
100% of those points are going to come. At times, I may sound overconfident. That's the only thing I do not want to sound. So I am coming to 90%. Okay. just to
But with
bring some
time it will
realistic.
come, I know. You said no hardship in job. That also I know it will come. When it will
Mm,
come, I know, because
mm,
after he will go back from paternity, that time it will be very
mm.
hard for him.
Yeah, yeah.
So all of that it will come.
Okay, so if no more questions, this is all for today. We will resume next week. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Thank you,
Bye.
Meena.